Hello and welcome to the Week in Review, the show that brings you up to date on the week that was. Here are the top stories. Vedanta Resources makes its bid for CAIRN India. SEBI proposes doubling the limit for retail investors in public issues. And Ramalinga Raju gets out of jail, at least for the moment. We begin with a bid to control CAIRN India. On Monday, Vedanta Resources formally announced it plans to spend up to $9.6 billion to buy up to 60% of CAIRN. The company will buy between 40 and 51% from parent company CAIRN Energy. Additional stake will come from other shareholders. Right now, CAIRN Energy owns just over 60% of CAIRN India. And Vedanta's efforts to take over CAIRN India may not go smoothly. It could have a rival in the state-run ONGC. Mint has learned that the Petroleum Ministry wants it to make a counter-bid for CAIRN India. ONGC is currently a licensee and partner in one of CAIRN India's big oil blocks out in Rajasthan. And in a separate development, Vedanta suffered a setback in its Indian mining operations this week. On Monday, a panel set up by the Environment Ministry said the company should not get permission to mine for bauxite in Orissa. Its report concluded that a mine would threaten the survival of the Dongria Khan tribe. And while Vedanta is struggling to get the green light to start its project, the Environment Ministry could change its mind about another company. We've learned a committee set up by the ministry could give its approval to a project by Jindal Power in Chhattisgarh. Earlier, the Environment Ministry had asked the Chhattisgarh government to act against Jindal for building a 2,400 megawatt project in a zone cleared only for a 1,000 megawatt project. And moving on to other news, markets regulator SEBI is proposing a new rule to encourage retail investments in public issues. On Wednesday, it released a discussion paper that suggests doubling the investment cap for individual retail investors to 200,000 rupees instead of 100,000. The proposed rule change applies to both IPOs and follow-on offers, and it will be open to public comments on it until the 3rd of September. SEBI's move comes at a time when government-run Coal India is looking to issue an IPO that could raise up to 17,700 crores. And in another action this week, SEBI is also trying to keep some popular savings schemes tax-free. It's told the Central Board of Direct Taxes that equity-linked savings schemes should continue to have tax exemptions. SEBI's latest proposal came after the Finance Ministry's draft direct tax code suggested removing exemptions for all such schemes. And also this week, the U.S. indicated it could soften its stand on increases in visa fees. On Tuesday, the State Department said it would work with India to address concerns about the hikes. The statement came soon after India said it would go to the WTO over the issue. A new American law has increased applications fees for two major work visas, the H-1B and the L-1, by $2,000 apiece. Indian IT companies are some of the biggest users of both visas, and they say that the law is targeted at them. The increase in visa fees is supposed to fund security measures along America's tumultuous border with Mexico. And telecom regulator TRAI has recommended an overhaul of India's phone number system. In a statement released on Friday, it suggested moving to a framework where all phone numbers, both landline and mobile, are 10 digits. TRAI recommends the new system be put in place by December 2011, and it expects a 10-digit system to take care of expansions by over 30 to 40 years. And here are some stories in brief. India's wholesale inflation has slowed more than expected in July. The wholesale price index rose just 9.97% during the month, compared to June's 10.55. And private equity firm Blackstone Group will invest in the new power company Moser Baer Projects. It plans to contribute 1,350 crores to help fund building 5,000 megawatts of capacity. Moser Baer Projects, founded by Deepak Puri, will generate thermal, hydro, and solar power. And Satyam founder Ramalinga Raju has been granted bail by the Andhra Pradesh High Court. Raju has long said he deserves bail because he's in poor health. He was imprisoned in connection with the Satyam accounting fraud last year. And that's all we have for you this week. Thanks for watching.